Hello everybody and welcome to an overview of Witchfire. Now this game has been in early access for about a year over on the Epic Game Store, and now it's finally released on Steam. So I decided to pick it up, had no prior experience with it over on EGS. Hopping into it, let me just start with this. Is it worth your money? Because that's probably what you're watching this video for. I would say yes. Now, it's not a cheap game. Currently they're asking for $40, I believe. So it's on sale for 10% off. So $40 normally, I'm assuming for, all other times you're going to be watching this video. 40 bucks is quite the asking price for this game, but it's currently sitting at mostly positive, very positive, 359 ratings, 92% positive. Best way I can describe Witchfire is that it's basically Destiny combined with Hunt Showdown. Now, a lot of people will say it's a roguelike, which I guess it technically is, or a roguelite with a T, but for all intents and purposes, this is a shooter and basically an extraction shooter. So each zone that you go into, this is how you enter a map, a zone. You basically, when you die, you just drop your temporary currency. Think about that like souls in a Souls-like game. When you die, you lose your souls. You can go back to your body and pick them up. Otherwise, you, for the most part, just keep everything on you, even if you die. So it's basically just a straight-up RPG with some extraction elements, if you want to call it that. So again, like Destiny plus Hunt Showdown or Escape from Tarkov, if you'd like. So the gunplay is very, very, very good in this game. It is extremely polished. It's a little bit foggy in my base right now. I don't know why it's so foggy. I'm going to show you the beautiful, scenic landscapes of this game as well. It's a very good looking game. But dude, the gunplay, obviously it's a FPS game, so you're here to see if the gunplay is good. Absolutely, it is good. The gun sound effects are excellent. There's just like a revolver. That's a big old sniper rifle. Then you got a big old like crossbow thingamabobber. There's some really cool weapon designs in this game for sure. So the shooting is excellent. The enemies are actually really fun to fight. They are dangerous. You have to keep your eye on them, and they all have different movesets, different mechanics. They don't get more HP and more damage reduction as you increase in difficulty. It just spawns harder enemies in general, so they have different movesets. Maybe you saw a guy with only a sword before, and now he has a sword and a shield, stuff like that. But you're never just going to get like increased health on enemies as the difficulty increases. So the basic gameplay loop is you just go into that portal, like I said, go and do a mission, you come back, you can extract basically whenever you want, or if you die, obviously you also extract at that point. This is how you level up, and this is why it's basically a permanent RPG. You have these stats that you can choose from here. I'm just pumping everything into luck, because why not? I mean, I'm just messing around here. I will say the stat increases, like right here, you can see the only thing that you get for upgrading vitality is extra health, and it gives you 6. And it's actually diminishing. It started by giving me 10 extra health. I think you start at 90 on this class. The Penitent goes from 90 to 100, 100 to 109, 109 to 117. Now it's going from 117 to 123. So I'm actually getting less and less health as I level up. So if anything could be addressed, it's probably the upgrade system here in terms of leveling up. It's a bit flaccid in my opinion. But other than that, you have multiple facets of progression. That's definitely not the only way you progress. So you have a mirror here. You can do 2 upgrades at a time. I'm researching a medium range weapon right now. You can do another one. I just ran out of money down here, my gold. So you can do 2 of these at a time, and these just fill. You can boost them with your own money. So if I pay 5 gold, boom, it's boosted by 5% right there. Or you can just play the game, and as you do missions and get experience normally. The mirror, you can upgrade your gear. So if you see here, my weapon, this is a level 3, which I believe is the max. Maybe there's some stuff later on. Maybe the devs are planning on adding later on higher upgrades. So you can upgrade each weapon up to 3 times, and there are a ton of weapons. These are just the ones that I have unlocked thus far. And you can equip 2 regular weapons, quote unquote, and then you have a 3rd slot for a demonic weapon. I have 2 unlocks here, and demonic weapons, you just have much scarcer ammo, but they're way more powerful, and they cannot be upgraded. Then you have 3 slots over here, a relic, a fetish, and a ring. Relics are offensive, fetishes are defensive, and then the rings seem to only be tied to dashing, which is obviously just like, a dash, boom, there you go. There's also a stamina system in this game. You can tell the stamina bar in the bottom left, right there, the yellow thing as it recharges. Just sprinting, jumping, double jumping, dashing, all of that consumes stamina, and then some weapons as well. So for example, the sniper rifle, because it's like a heavy shot, I guess, you'll see the stamina bar. Number 1, it starts draining while I'm ADSing. Number 2, when I fire, you can see it jumps down by a significant amount. If you run out of stamina, not a big deal. You can just you can still move, but as long as you don't dash or jump or anything that consumes stamina, it will then start recharging over time. It was a bit annoying to get used to at first, especially because of things like this. If I start my reload and I double jump, oops, it cancels the reload. That stuff's like, I guess it makes sense. In the playstyle, you can get used to it for sure, but it is pretty jarring, especially if you're coming from Destiny. When there's you have like total freedom of movement all the time. You can jump, you can double reload, you can do whatever the heck you want. Anyway, I'm getting way ahead of myself here. Excuse me. This is an overview video after all, not a review. So forgive me if these thoughts are a bit jumbled. All I'm trying to say with this room right here, this is all of your permanent progression, and there's actually a few more things to do over here. I won't bother explaining absolutely everything, but you can go down here and there's a lot more stuff, and you gradually unlock these things. I think the only thing that starts unlocked is the gear bench that you can equip stuff, and then the upgrade bench to upgrade said gear, and then obviously the level up system that was out there. You have to unlock the mirror. You have to go down there and unlock some more systems. That being said, the moment-to-moment gameplay is extremely fun, but I can understand that this game will probably get a bit boring. It's right at the start of early access on Steam. As I said, it's been out for about a year before that, and it's only a solo game. That's also a pretty big deal breaker for a lot of you guys. I probably should have explained that at the start, if anything. Yes, right now it is only a solo game. As I said, it's basically like a extraction shooter, so think of it as solo extraction shooter. There you go. That's the best way to describe the game. Very good gameplay mechanics, though. Moment-to-moment combat's fantastic. But the actual gameplay loop, if we just load into the regular map here real quick, is essentially you just spawn in a random location. Sometimes you have enemies in front of you, sometimes you don't. And essentially all you're doing is looking at the map and you're clearing each one of these skull icons. And then once you clear one, so I'll give you a quick example. Once you go over here and you clear one of them, you get this is why people think it's a roguelike game. You get I guess I can call it a level up system. It's called Arcana, however you want to pronounce that. And what that will do is give you a temporary buff just for the current zone. Even if you extract successfully, as soon as you leave the zone, you will lose the Arcana that you have on you. So after I kill this guy, it should show up. Boom. Dave's Vault. Witchfire. This area coagulates into a crystal. And then you get to choose. So I have a little bit of progression here. So I have like guaranteed. This one's always going to be a firearm one. This one's always going to be like a reload speed one. This one's always going to be a magic one. But you have to, this is another facet of unlocks. Again, as I said, it's basically just a straight up RPG, not really a roguelike. But then these are where the roguelike element comes into play. You get a choice of 2 options, and then you can unlock a third during the run if you find these little white feather currencies. They're not very hard to find. And then you get to choose one of these upgrades here. Now, these upgrades are not the most exciting. I spoke earlier on the leveling system. All those upgrades were kind of flaccid. Same thing here with the Arcana system. They're just kind of flaccid, unfortunately. So you see here, damage boost on the final bullet in the magazine, plus 100%. So it doubles the damage. So you can make use of that. Like for this revolver, has 6 shots. So I get a 100% damage on the 6th shot. So you can think of that as a, what is that, like a 17% damage bonus overall to the gun. So it's like, it's kind of cool. It's that's one of the more potent upgrades, unfortunately. Anyway, that's all you do. You just go here, clear an icon, clear an icon, clear an icon. This is an extremely dangerous area, so it's going to have much tougher enemies. I think I've explained enough. I've yapped enough here, so I will go ahead and leave you guys with a little bit of footage, some high-octane gameplay footage. Again, I totally recommend this game. Look how beautiful. It is a very good-looking game. Extremely good-looking game. These are indie developers. Everything about this game is top-notch quality. There's a ton of attention to detail, a ton of care and love put into the game. The only downside that I can think of is the asking price, again, of $40. Whether or not you want to choose to spend that is up to you, obviously. Maybe wait for a sale, 20-25% off. Other than that, fantastic game. Highly recommend. Enjoy the footage. Why did it spawn me into an active war zone? What is this? Yeah, this is so much better now. Look at that. Look how much better that is. So much better. Not even close, actually. Blind fire, final bullet. Honestly, final bullet with the revolver is pretty good. Just have to remember not to spam my reload. Did I die right here? I did. I did. How you doing, Dominic? Nice to see you, man. Hello, hello, hello. If you don't no-chi right away, so that doesn't make it harder? I'm assuming it makes it harder when you get your Gnosis up. That might be the issue. Feels good as Destiny 2 hand cannons, pretty much. That's exactly what it feels like. The stamina system's really not that bad. I think I was just like super annoyed with that one boss fight. But it's really not that bad. Overall, these guys are chumps. I tried to double tap dash right there. Oh my gosh, he's running and gunning. My man. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's pretty cool animations though, man. The animations are good. The modeling is good. Pretty much everything about this game is just quality. Ah, this punk. Wait, I did the same damage on a crit as I do a normal. That can't be right. Gnosis is difficulty. Interesting. But I get more Witchfire for it too, so I'd rather be on the higher difficulties, honestly. Wow, that hit him. Where are my echoes? Where are my echoes? We have a supply chest over here? Nope. We have a heavily guarded area, though. I'll show you what I do with a heavily guarded area. Let me just miss all my shots real quick, though. How? Okay, how did that last one miss? Whoa, 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 whoa. Bonk. Oh yeah, look at my max stamina right now. It's actually crazy. Oh, those weren't tanky at all. I thought those were really tanky enemies. Okay, why is my spell almost off cooldown? I just used my minor spell and it's basically already off cooldown. But it's not recovering, actually. It just looks like it. Maybe it's bugged. Oh, I didn't kill that guy. Oh, you can break his shield. That was a cool sound effect, too. You punk. I gotta say, man, like, everything about this game, I keep saying it, but it's pretty quality. Like, the AI is definitely not dumb at all. Look at this guy, except for this guy. Like, what is he doing right now? Look at the model. We take our time to appreciate the modeling here. Looks pretty good. Oh, he heals while he's doing that. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk, bonk. All right, guys, what do I get? Firearm mastery. Oh, that's so beautiful. So beautiful. I do have two things. Full of magic. Yeah. All right, I don't have a lot of ammo here. I don't have a lot of ammo. Kill whatever's coming out of here, but I do have demonic ammo. We might be chilling. Game good? Yes. It cools down with weapon damage? Yo, I didn't know that. That's actually sick. That's actually so sick. Okay, I missed. It's all over. I tried to dash too. It's all over. It's so over. Never mind. It's GG. It's so easy. It's so free. Whoa! Whoa! It's too free, boys. Where is he? What? Oh, yo, my weapon handling is like Whoa! Look at the ADS speed! Look at the ADS speed! Did you see that? Where's my reload speed, though? Come on. Yo, the ADS speed is cracked out of your mind now. What? What hit me? That ability is way too busted, by the way. No way. Where is he? He's one shot. Where is he? There we go. Witchfire coagulates. I'm coagulating. Oh, they all disappeared. Nice. All right. We did it. That was a... Yo, I got a third Mysterium. Ornate key.